Hey, and welcome to week 51 here on the Real DVD Watchers. On Wednesdays, as always, it's Tom. The movie that I've just listened to review today is something that, God, I saw it way back. I think it was like maybe 10 or 9 when I saw this, and it was really good, even for back then. And it's also on the Criterion collection, so I honestly couldn't be happier that they, redid everything for it, because this movie, for its time, is truly scary. But even today, it's still doesn't really hold up with the scare factor, but definitely special effects wise and storytelling wise, it is still a great, great movie. But just the intro music totally makes it seem like a comedy. That movie in question is The Blob from 1958, starring Mr. Steve McQueen in his very first role. What this movie is basically about, pretty much everyone knows the story of The Blob, how, this young couple is just out, on a date, and they see this shooting star, they wish on it, and they see another shooting star, it falls down, and then this old guy goes and finds out what the hell hit so close, and there's this crater, and there's a little asteroid, he pokes it, and the blob comes out, and then it just attacks him, and he gets absorbed by the blob, and then thus mass hysteria begins throughout the tiny town, because no one believes Steve McQueen that there's a blob, and that is coming to kill everyone. This, honestly, I can say, is an absolute great movie. Truth be told. I mean, the special effects, even for its time, are just so amazing. How they got that blob to, just go and do the things that they need to do was so great. The storytelling is okay. And it actually, some movies are just cheesy. No, this truly does feel like a good classic monster movie. And I think that's what is missing from today. I mean, it totally is just great. And the fact that this movie was made outside of Hollywood on a really small budget, it looks absolutely excellent. The acting is okay from some people. Really, the only standout role is really Steve McQueen. But granted, Steve McQueen in his very first role, it's one of those movies that if you would have seen it back then and didn't know who the hell Steve McQueen was, you would totally go, damn, that freaking guy playing Steve, because his character in it is Steve, that guy's going to go far. Because he's just a good actor. I'll say it right down to it. Steve McQueen was an amazing actor. And I think that this is a true testament of what he can do. No, so this is just great. And even the Criterion has great stuff. It has audio commentary. Has 2 audio commentaries. Sorry. It has a collector, Wes Ranks, retro of stills, posters, props. There's also a poster inside. It's usually transferred. But nonetheless, though, guys, this is just a great movie. And Burt Bacharach did the opening song for this. Really make it sound like those old monster movies, They use music to, create a sense. And they also use light more often, I find, too. And I find that really helps. But I think the main thing that takes away is, whenever there's a scary scene, the woman always goes, ah, like that. And oh, maybe it was just something for the times, but it seems really, really cliche, since every woman in a movie does that. But it does not take away from its charm, nor does it take away from its menace of the blob. So for me, that's why this movie will always be good. If you haven't seen it yet, please check it out. It's awesome. Simply put, if I had to give this movie a rating out of 10, it would get a 6. I know I just spent time gushing over it, but really, it's better than the average movie, but it isn't overly special, but it is still a good movie, and it totally deserved to be on the Criterion Collection. So, that's my review. Sorry if this seemed really, really short. Matt is up tomorrow, and I will catch you guys in a week's time. So, later.